EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Cowboys of Houston taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback.
Take that. Thank you. Set. All right, offense. Let's keep the ball moving.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Again, it's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And now Stafford's going to move him around. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. Able to push his way through. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 27. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. You look at this defense for Tampa Bay. And this unit, very tough to throw against, currently 2nd best in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. It will be a sack and a loss of 3, but more importantly, it brings up 4th down. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. On the return is Peterson. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it helps.
Looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat and he's taken down right after.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Prescott now from the 50. And that will be incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And they'll go ahead and down this one right on the chalk of the 20-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Off a play action. Here's Stafford. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Bucs are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. They'll fire deep, looking for more. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Rondale Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bucs put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Shudak. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Prescott. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And maybe they were coming to the blitz that time, and it caused a jump.
I think if we saw it, you know that they saw it. Might have been a little discussion down there. Bad guys coming. Pick them up. Pick them up. And someone jumped.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 21 yards there on 3rd down. A 1st down throw for Prescott. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. taken down at the 21. Multiple players getting home for the 1-yard sack.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Chris Godwin
from 21 yards away.
And the Cowboys are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter.
After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll go again to Jones. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
Play action, Stafford.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And taken right on the 30. Just a net of 34 there following a punt of 44 yards.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
Throwing, Prescott. And it's complete to Adams. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Prescott. And it's caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. And again, it's Prescott. Flush to his right. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7.
The penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Prescott to throw it. Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2 first-half touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott. And the Cowboys have taken the lead.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll make this a 6-point game.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Now Stafford, he's going to change things up.
Back to throw now on first down. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Stafford. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over.
You don't see that too often, Charles. He punted that away and then hustled up to make the stop as well.
Yeah, because oftentimes they serve as their own safety after punting it. You want to be the last guy, but he decided to get involved in the action, didn't he? And what a spark that's got to provide for the rest of his team when they see their punter out there making a nice hit.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Prescott looks to throw on first. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you've got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Prescott now.
They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the Bucs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out 1st and 10 at their own 46.
In motion left is Higgins.
After the interception, here's Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
Easy, easy. Drill right, 22. White. Stay 50, stay 50.
2nd and 10, Stafford again.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Chris Godwin, his first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead now stands at 13.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, and then do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Monday. 53, ready.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
All right, help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Hey, 5-0. Hey, 22.
On 1st and 10, Stafford flushed out right.
They'll look down the field here for Kincaid.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Stafford looks to throw again.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far.
And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35. On play action, Prescott.
Completing along the sideline, it's Godwin.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that.
Touchdown! 3 touchdown passes now for Dak Prescott, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
York now for the extra point.
And that one pushes the lead up to an even 20.
York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Here's Jones again on second down.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Eat him up! Come on now! Keep it up! Your ball, baby! Make it work, boy! Make it work, boy! Let's go, sunshine!
3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, it's Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
70! 59!
They snap it to Stafford. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Grant Delpit. Final play of the half. Prescott looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And the half will begin with a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Prescott off play action. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Looking to throw. Prescott eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Good move at the 30. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. Now they'll toss to Jones running left. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Here's a give to Jones running left. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
On 4th down, Stafford. He's going to look deep for more. And this is caught. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Rondale Moore. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bucs' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. An extra point up and good by Shudak. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Chris Godwin, 75 yards. And the Cowboys are able to widen their advantage. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Are you kidding me?
York to kick off. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Now a play fake it at Stafford. Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Buccaneers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
On 1st down at Stafford.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And now they're in the hurry-up. Stafford on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Again, it's Stafford. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. Here's 2nd and goal. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we've got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Almost there, so let's make a play here.
Jones.
And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll go with Jones. And he's not going to get there. They tackle him at the 2.
The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Out of his end zone, Prescott. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds just shy of the 20. 17 yards on the play there. The Cowboys have a 1st down. Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Matthew Judon in there to take him down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's the Cowboys with a football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Prescott. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Chris Godwin, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. Extra point by York is up and good. And that will bump the lead up to 26. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
The give is to Jones. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or two short here with 3rd down coming up. And quickly they get to the line.
And they try to sweep to Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
And even 150 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. A give to Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Off of play action, here's Stafford. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll try the right side with Jones. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Another good run for him. What else is new? That'll put him right at 150 yards for the game, so he's really made his presence felt in this one.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Stafford.
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So Prescott of the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people have pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Here's Prescott. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Offensively, they're going to have to figure this out before next week. 7 sacks in 1 game.
Yeah, and that's more than any quarterback should have to bear. And if this continues on, there will be another quarterback in the game because no one can stand up to this week after week.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Throwing, Prescott. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
The York on now for the extra point.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
People are getting paid.
We got more where that came from. Go!
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
Running right, Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. They'll run it with Jones. And coughed it up.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Out of the pistol, the give to Jones. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on here to punt it away. He'll return it from the 6. And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Well, Prescott here to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
On play action, Prescott. Looking downfield for Godwin. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the Buccaneers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. In this case, what you said is so apt. They had their way with them, took it to them, and knocked them back on their heels and surprised the heck out of them.
So for Houston, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they'll